Have you ever pondered what happens to your body in space? Ever wondered why astronauts grow taller in orbit? Welcome to the enigma of space physiology, where we explore the fascinating transformations our bodies undergo in the vast expanse of space. From the weakening of our bones and muscles to changes in our heart and circulatory system, and even unexpected alterations to our vision. Join us as we delve into the mysteries of space physiology and unveil the secrets of the human body in space. Imagine your bones becoming as brittle as glass and your muscles withering away. Sounds terrifying, doesn't it? Yet, this is the reality for astronauts in space. The absence of gravity or microgravity has profound effects on the human body, particularly on our bones and muscles. Now, why does this happen? Let's dive into the science behind it. On Earth, our bones and muscles are constantly working against gravity. This resistance keeps them strong and healthy. But in space, there's no gravity to resist. As a result, our bones begin to lose their density at a rate of about 1% per month. It's like experiencing rapid, extreme osteoporosis. A similar fate befalls our muscles, which begin to weaken and shrink due to the lack of use. Astronauts floating in space have reported these changes, describing a sense of fragility and weakness. They've likened it to the feeling of long-term bed rest or aging at an accelerated rate. But don't worry, this isn't a hopeless situation. They don't sit idle watching their bodies deteriorate. Enter the countermeasures. Astronauts spend around 2 hours each day exercising to combat these effects. They use specially designed equipment that creates resistance, mimicking the effects of gravity. This includes treadmills with harnesses and resistance devices that allow for weightlifting in a weightless environment. It's a rigorous routine, but it's essential for their health and their ability to do their jobs effectively in space. However, even with these countermeasures, astronauts still return to Earth with a significant loss in bone density and muscle mass. This is a serious concern for long-term space travel, such as a potential mission to Mars. Scientists are tirelessly working to improve our understanding of these effects and develop better methods to counteract them. So, being in space is not just about floating around, it's a battle against your own body's transformations. Your heart, a vital organ that keeps you alive, also undergoes surprising changes in space. In the absence of gravity, the human heart begins to morph into a more spherical shape. This is because our hearts are used to operating against the pull of gravity, pumping blood upwards to the brain and downwards to the lower extremities. In space, however, where the concept of up and down doesn't exist, the forces acting on the heart change dramatically. The heart doesn't have to work as hard, and as a result, it starts to become more round. This change in shape can lead to a decrease in the heart's overall performance. It becomes less efficient at pumping blood. And when the heart doesn't pump as efficiently, it can affect the body in surprising ways. For instance, some astronauts have reported feeling faint or lightheaded when they stand up quickly after returning to Earth. This is because their bodies have become accustomed to the altered blood flow in space and need time to readjust to Earth's gravity. But it's not just the heart that changes. The entire circulatory system shifts in space. On Earth, gravity pulls blood towards our legs. In space, blood distributes more evenly throughout the body, resulting in a puffy face look that astronauts often exhibit. This shift in blood volume can also lead to a decrease in plasma volume, which can impact the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to the body's cells. Astronauts manage these changes through rigorous pre-flight conditioning and in-flight exercise. They also wear special garments that apply pressure to their bodies to mimic the effects of gravity. Over time, their bodies adapt to these changes, proving the incredible resilience of the human body. In space, your heart adapts in ways that might seem unimaginable here on Earth. Even in the face of these challenges, the heart continues to do its job, ensuring the survival of astronauts in the most extreme environment known to man. It's yet another testament to the awe-inspiring adaptability of the human body in the vast expanse of space. Did you know that astronauts can grow taller in space and their vision can change? It may sound like science fiction, but it's a fascinating fact of space travel, a testament to the incredible adaptability of the human body. So why do astronauts grow taller in space? It's all about gravity, or the lack of it. Here on Earth, gravity compresses our spine, but in the weightlessness of space, the spine expands, allowing astronauts to grow up to 2 inches taller. However, this isn't a permanent change. Once astronauts return to Earth and its gravitational pull, they return to their usual height. Now let's talk about vision. Fluid shift is a common occurrence in space. Without gravity to pull bodily fluids down, These fluids move towards the upper body and head, causing a range of effects, one of which is a change in vision. This can result in what's known as spaceflight-associated neuroocular syndrome, or SANS, where astronauts experience changes in their vision, from blurred sight to alterations in their perception of distance. Astronauts like John Phillips, who after a 6-month stint on the International Space Station returned to Earth with a prescription for reading glasses, can attest to these vision changes. But as we continue to explore the cosmos, scientists are working tirelessly to minimize these effects and ensure the health and safety of our space travelers. The wonders of space can sometimes boggle the mind, can't they? So, what have we learned about the body's incredible journey in space? Well, we've discovered that microgravity plays a big role in our body's transformation. It turns out our bones and muscles aren't huge fans of the weightless environment. Without the usual resistance they face on Earth, they start to weaken and lose mass, a condition known as spaceflight osteopenia. We also learned that our heart and circulatory system undergo significant changes. The heart becomes more spherical, and blood circulation alters due to the lack of gravity. And let's not forget the puzzling phenomenon of astronauts growing taller in space. This happens because the spine stretches out in the absence of gravity. Moreover, our vision can be affected too. Intracranial pressure increases, leading to a condition known as spaceflight-associated neuroocular syndrome, which can cause vision problems. Next time you dream about being an astronaut, remember, it's not just about exploring new frontiers, it's also about understanding and adapting to the surprising changes your body undergoes in space.